Well, hello everybody and welcome to week 3 of highlights from the Celebrity FIFA World Cup. Today's video is a huge one because we're going to find out all of the teams that are going to be going through to the quarterfinals of the Celebrity FIFA World Cup. There are some massive matches coming up, so make sure to watch the whole video to see all the results. We start as always in Group A, which was looking like this at the beginning of this game week. Of course, England beat Germany in the first game of this week, which means that the top 2 places are secured. England going through top, Germany going through second, but who will be finishing in 3rd and 4th respectively? Let's find out. So we go into the second game this week in Group A. Really a non-contest as both these sides are already out, but it's all a battle for pride because whoever wins today won't finish bottom of the group. Both teams haven't lost both their opening 2 games so far. And so both will be looking to salvage a little bit of respect from the Celebrity FIFA World Cup. Alan Smith is alongside me as always. Alan, what do you reckon is going to happen today?
Yeah, not sure really. I think I'll fancy Wales. I think they've got a bit more firepower, and that'll suit them.
So starting for Australia once again today in goal is Iggy Azalea. Had a great tournament so far. They're playing a 4-3-3 across the back. It's Margot Robbie, Rebel Wilson, Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe. 3 in central midfield, Alf Stewart, Chris Hemsworth and Steve Irwin as the trio in the centre of the park. And on the wings it's Kylie Minogue and Nicole Kidman, either side of Tim Cahill. And for Wales, in goal for them once again is Tom Jones. They're playing a 4-1-2-1-2. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Fireman Sam, Bootlegger and Gavin Henson, joined by Charlotte Church in defensive midfield. On the wings today it's Gareth Bale and Chico. Just in behind the strikers is Hugh Edwards with that strike force of Nessa and Shakin Stevens once again starting up front for them. Here come Wales with the first meaningful attack of the game really, and Gareth Bale has a lot of space to work in down this left-hand side, plays it into the penalty area, just intercepted though. Shakin Stevens finds Charlotte Church, great turn from her, maybe looking to get the shot away here. Shakin Stevens again, brilliant save though from Iggy Azalea. She's been in such great form for Australia so far.
Yeah, she has, and I think she's a bit unlucky to be in that team. Any other team, she'd be much valued.
Played over the top, and Shakin Stevens could be in behind the defence here. The flag stayed down. It's Shakin Stevens. He smashed it home, and Wales take the lead. Well, they've been in control so far in this game. It's no less than they deserve. Wales 1 goal up.
Yeah, well worked move, and it was a good goal.
Charlotte Church can find Gavin Henson in space down the right-hand side. Nessa and Shakin Stevens up alongside him to his left. They're getting into the penalty area now as he plays the cross in. Shakin Stevens looks to get there. It's just over him, but it falls back to him, and he smashed it into the corner, and Shakin Stevens has got 2. Wales have doubled their lead, and they look in control here.
Well, just a shame really, you wish they found this form before it was too late. They're playing very well, and a real shame.
Well, Hugh Jackman really could have done a better job of defending that. Just let Shakin Stevens control it and smash the shot in past Iggy Azalea, and Wales have a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, defending was Les Miserables.
And now Shirley Bassey, a second half substitute. And look at the space she's got to operate in here. Absolutely acres of it down on the right hand side. She's got 3 in the centre as well. It's played across to Gareth Bale, and he makes it 3. Gareth Bale, who hasn't been in quite good form this World Cup so far, has found the golden touch now. A bit too late, but it's 3-0 Wales.
Yeah, too little too late, and I think also for Australia, if they're going to compete in future tournaments, they've got to up their game.
So there it is. England and Germany go through first and second. Clean sweep for England. All 3 games they won. Australia finishing bottom of the group, having only scored 1 goal. Real disappointing tournament from them. Wales also crashing out, but gaining a bit more respect by beating Australia in the final game of the group stage. Moving now to Group B. Russia have already secured the place in the quarter-final, but who will be joining them? The USA look like favourites, although Russia beat them at the start of this week, which means if there's a big enough goal swing here, Scotland could be going through. They need to win by 5 goals. Can they do it? Into action from Group B now, and a very important contest here between France and Scotland. Scotland, as it stands, aren't going through, but if they can win here by 5 goals or more, they will pip the USA to the quarter-final spot on goals scored. How exciting, Alan!
Oh yeah, I am excited, and wish the Scots well, but French are out, but that doesn't mean they can't spoil the party.
So starting for Scotland today, Nicola Sturgeon has come in goal for this one. Across the back four, it's Ewan McGregor, Shrek, Lewis Capaldi and Gordon Ramsay, with Macbeth once again sitting in defensive midfield. Four in front of him, groundskeeper Willie and David Tennant either side of Andy and Judy Murray, and it's Kenny Dalglish up front by himself. And now for the French in goal for them once again is Raymond Blanc. They're playing a 4-3-3 formation. Across the defence, it's Louis Vuitton, Napoleon, Charles de Gaulle and Inspector Clouseau. Three in central midfield, Zinedine Zidane, Claude Monet and Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. And it's three in attack as well, with Quasimodo and Emmanuel Macron either side of Mathieu Bastereau. Clouseau gets it away, but Judy Murray gets there first. I think she was fouled though, and the referee looks like he's going to have a word here with Claude Monet. There's obviously some animosity between the two of them.
Yeah, I think there is, and yep, that's it, yellow. You know, he's used to seeing all kinds of colours, but if he's not careful, he might see red.
So a free kick in a decent position here, Alan. I have a feeling you'd fancy yourself from this sort of range back in your playing days.
Yeah, big moment, and if they score here, you know, it could change the whole outset of the game, but I would have personally tried to head this one in.
So Andy Murray stands over it, he steps over it though and leaves it for Kenny Dalglish. Oh, it's fantastic as well. Absolutely sensational free kick from the Scotland legend Kenny Dalglish, and less than 7 minutes on the clock. It's a perfect start for Scotland.
Oh, well, you know why he's called King Kenny? What an absolute banger in the top corner, and you know, it wasn't a header, but it was a great goal regardless, and that just changes everything for this game.
So how would you have struck that free kick if you had to header it then, Alan? Would you have kind of slid in on your belly and tried to head it off the floor?
Well, that's quite difficult, although I have done that before. I find it easier to flick it up or get someone else to flick it up and then bang, head it in top corner.
Dalglish holding the ball up well here for Scotland. Just before half-time, you feel they need to get a goal soon to stand any chance of that 5-goal winning margin that they need. Here's Ewan McGregor getting the high ground down the left and finding Judy Murray. Great cross played in low, and it's David Tennant, and he smashed it in, and it's 2-0. And could this be on for Scotland?
Well, it might just well be. You know, Doctor Who is investigating in Broadchurch and all kinds of stuff, but now he's just scoring goals for fun. If he was my Tennant, I wouldn't kick him out.
It's a banging finish, isn't it? First time, he controlled that so well, and just before half-time, Scotland lead 2-0, 3 more needed.
Sorry, Sunners, that was bad commentary from me. I didn't really know what to say. I just thought tenant, landlord. It's not even spelt the same.
Well, we're into stoppage time here, and it looks like the Scotland dream may be over. 3 minutes of that to go as they swing this corner in from the right-hand side. Headed down by Judy Murray. Oh, it's off the line. Smashed clear in the end. Ewan McGregor gets there first, though, and finds Lorraine Kelly. Now Judy Murray again. Here's groundskeeper Willie down the left. Could be a chance. Played in, and it's smashed in. It's 3-0, but with only a minute left, I think it might be too little. It's Gerard Butler who scored his first goal of the World Cup tournament, but looks like that Scotland are just going to fall a little bit short.
Yeah, good goal from Butler. You know, he's a law-abiding citizen, so he managed to stay onside there. And yeah, it's such a shame. It was a big ask, 5 goals, but you know, they managed to get the 3. Good effort on their half, and that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Well, there it is, the USA just scraping through on goal difference to take the second place in the group. You can see there 2 goals was enough to get them through. They finished on a +1 goal difference, Scotland on -1. If Scotland had just not lost by quite so many goals in that first game against Russia, they might have gone through. But unfortunately, they are out, meaning Russia go through top of the group. Again, they got a 100% record. Fantastic stuff from them, and the USA joining them with 4 points into the quarterfinals. Now we move on to Group C, and we're about to see the biggest game of this week by far, because it's Italy versus Ireland. Whoever wins this game is going through. However, if it's a draw, Italy will be going through, as you can see there on goal difference. So Ireland have to beat them. Can they do it? Now onto an absolutely humongous game in Group C, because right now it's Italy versus Ireland, and whoever wins today claims the place in the quarterfinals from this group. Greece, of course, have already qualified top of the group. We'll see them in action in a little while. And as things stand, Italy are going through in second place on goal difference over Ireland. So it means that Ireland have to win to secure their place in the quarter-final. What a momentous occasion this is going to be, Alan.
Yeah, huge occasion, huge pressure. And I've said before about the luck of the Irish, but luck will only get you so far.
So here's the team that Ireland have selected for today. Father Ted is in goal again. Across the back four, it's Mrs. Brown, Joe Brolly, Michael D. Higgins and Niall Horan. Four in midfield as well, Graham Norton and Conor McGregor either side of Jacksepticeye and Roy Keane. And it's the little and large strike partnership once again, Hornswoggle and Dara O'Brien. Now to Italy, who look so dangerous on the counter-attack. They've got Gianluigi Buffon as their legend in goal. Five across the defence, Dalmio Man, Enzo Ferrari, Christopher Columbus, Andrea Bocelli and Giorgio Armani. Michelangelo comes into central midfield with Leonardo da Vinci, but it's the same three in attack. Mario and Luigi either side of Gino Di Campo. Ireland on the break here with Dara O'Brien. He's got past the defender and found Jacksepticeye. Big chance here! Oh, but Buffon was quick off his line.
Yeah, good save, but poor touch from Septiceye there. If that was me, I would have tried to, flick it up and nod it in, but can't always head it in.
Oh, fantastic challenge in central midfield there by Roy Keane. He's so good at that, and it's sparks a counter-attack here as Hornswoggle plays it through Jacksepticeye. He's in again here. He smashed it in. Absolutely brilliant finish, and Jacksepticeye puts Ireland into the lead, and now they might have 1 foot in the quarter-finals. Absolutely sensational stuff. Ireland lead.
Well, talk about learning from your mistakes. Great ball through. Takes a little touch, but not too much, and bang, 1-0. Here come the Irish.
Yeah, as he got through there, he beat the offside trap. His speed was key, and he just smashed it past Gianluigi Buffon. Could the Irish be on their way through? So Italy trying to get back in the game just before half-time. It's spread out to Super Mario on the right-hand side, taking on Mrs. Brown. Coming inside of her, finding Di Campo, playing it on to Da Vinci. And now here comes Luigi, could be a chance. Oh, it might have been heading in at the near post, but Father Ted had to turn it around for a corner.
Yeah, good save from Teddy, but Ireland need to be careful here. It's one thing to keep up the attack, but they have to defend because Italy only need a goal.
So 10 minutes to go. Italy have a corner here. They still trail by a goal. Father Ted gets a punch to the ball. Play back in and volleyed in. Oh, great save from Father Ted. So, preserving the lead for Ireland. What an important save that could be.
Father Ted's an absolute stormer, and a lot of credit to Septiceye for the goal. But that Teddy, they'd be in big trouble.
Now to the second game in Group C for this week, and the final time we're going to see Scandinavia in the tournament. They face up against Greece today. It's bottom versus top in Group C. Greece already qualified as group winners, and we'll see what they can do to try and end their campaign in the group with a 100% record. Can they, Alan?
I think they can, but this is gods v gods, and if anyone can stop a deity, it's another deity, as I've always experienced in my life.
So starting for the Greeks, it's Socrates in goal. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. Medusa, Hercules, Dave Bautista and Narcissus across the defence. In midfield is Zach Galifianakis and Jennifer Aniston either side of Hades and Ares, with Zeus just in behind the lone striker today. It is, of course, Georgia Samaras. Now to Scandinavia, Kimi Räikkönen keeps his place in goal after a great performance last time out. They've got Greta Thunberg, Odin, Thor and Avicii in their defence. Across midfield is Zara Larsson, The Mountain, the Swedish Chef and Kygo, with PewDiePie just in behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic, their top scorer so far. Greece win the ball back here and they can put some more pressure on Scandinavia with Jennifer Aniston playing a good 1-2 and maybe looking to get the cross in here. Near post is Georgia Samaras.
Yes.
Oh, he's done it as well. He's nodded it in past Kimi Räikkönen. Lovely header, Alan.
Yeah, lovely header, and you know me, I do love a header, but not as good as many of mine. However, a lot of people question why Samaras was even in the team, but there's your answer.
Yeah, good cross from Aniston. Lovely little glancing header by Georgios Samaras. You mentioned about scoring a lot of headers, Alan. Was that something you did regularly throughout your career?
Yeah, I did. I don't know if I've said this before, but scored a few for Arsenal, and they do call me Big Al for a reason.
Well, here comes Greece again with Zeus finding Zach Galifianakis down the left. Could be a big chance here. It's Zach Galifianakis. Great save, though, from Kimi Räikkönen, preserving the 1-goal deficit. Aries finding Hades. And Zach Galifianakis has beaten the offside trap down the left-hand side. Flag stays down as he gets into the penalty area. Could be a chance here.
Wow,
brilliant finish. What a strike from Zach Galifianakis. He's absolutely smashed it into the top corner. And Greece lead 2-0.
Well, any impact Scandinavia could have made by a big win is just gone now. Greece are going to finish top, I think. And they deserve it. They've been almost godlike.
Brilliant finish, wasn't it, from Zach Galifianakis? I mean, like you say, he's got Greek gods all around him, but he's just a regular old man. But that's a fantastic strike. Look at that, right across Kimi Räikkönen into the top corner. No stopping that.
He's not an old man.
Here comes Scandinavia. 7 minutes to go. Looking for a consolation goal, maybe. As PewDiePie has it down the left. Is Greta Thunberg. Back to PewDiePie. Lyngstad from ABBA. Played in by PewDiePie, and Robin gets there first. And smashes it in. It's a lovely finish, actually. Robin, who's replaced Zlatan Ibrahimovic off the bench, has found a goal for Scandinavia. Lovely strike.
Yeah, get that flag out of my way. But, you know, good finish, but Hercules, very poor for someone who held the sky on his shoulders and killed the Nemean lion and slayed the Hydra. Just been undone by Robin. Well,
Greece just running the clock down here into stoppage time now. Looks like they're going away with a 100% record from this group. Just playing it around. Some beautiful backheels going on here as Zeus gets into the penalty area. And Aries is there, and he's made it 3-1. And there's one final goal for Greece to settle the group. Lovely finish, and he is the god of war. Oh, goodness me, and he's struck down his teammates there as well. Great celebration, great finish, and it's 3-1 Greece.
Yeah, great goal, and a lot of concern about him as whether he'd, have a problem with his temper and not keep his cool during the game. But look how cool that is. What finesse. Bang. Salt in the wound.
Indeed it is. So Greece go through from Group C with a 100% record. They're into the quarterfinals. Scandinavia crashing out. So there it is, Jacksepticeye's goal, enough to put Ireland into the quarterfinals. Italy very unlucky to be going out, but their 2 losses mean they only got 3 points on the board. Scandinavia didn't get a single point, and I thought they were looking pretty strong at the start of the tournament. They had such a great squad, but they just couldn't do it, and they crash out bottom of the group. Ireland joining Greece in the quarterfinals. Fantastic result for them. Moving now to Group D, Canada already through to the quarterfinals, but the final place could be down to any of the other 3 teams. You can see how close it is there. If Brazil get a win in their game, they could be going through on the goal difference. Japan are playing Canada first of all, though. Let's see what happens. Now we move into Group D, and a big clash here today. Canada, who of course are already through as group winners, face off here against Japan. We're going to see the other game between Brazil and South Africa in a minute, because any of the other 3 teams can still mathematically go through to the quarterfinals, with results going at separate ways today. Alan Smith, this is big. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, it is a big game, and Japan have got everything to play for. But the Canadians have been on top form, and I think based on their form so far, you could argue they're probably favourites to win the tournament.
So starting for Canada today, they're unchanged, with Seth Rogen playing in goal. Back 4 of Alphonso Davies, Wayne Gretzky, Justin Trudeau and Drake. Keanu Reeves sitting in defensive midfield. Pamela Anderson and Justin Bieber, who've both been in extremely creative form on the wings, with Ryan Reynolds just in behind that new strike partnership, of course, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now to Japan, Mr. Miyagi, who's been fairly suspect, keeps his place in goal. Across the defence, it's Hello Kitty, Ash Ketchum, Godzilla and Goku. Playing in central midfield, it's Suzuki, Emperor Hirohito and Shinji Kagawa. And it's 3 in attack, with Daigo and Sonic the Hedgehog either side of Takeshi Kitano. Here comes Suzuki for Japan. They're looking to get an early goal here. It's a lovely little move, actually, and Sonic the Hedgehog could be in here. Good save. And the referee's blown up. I think he's given a penalty. Justin Trudeau left something in on Sonic after the shot had been taken, and the referee's called it back, and it's a penalty. A massive decision here.
Oh yeah, massive. And Trudeau needs to calm down a bit. I don't know why he's got it in for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Had a kick out at him, didn't he, after the ball had left, and the referee spotted it, and now Suzuki has a huge chance to put Japan in the lead. But Seth Rogen saved it. Brilliant goalkeeping, and Suzuki is ruining her luck. It's a brilliant save, you've got to say. It was a decent looking penalty right in the corner, but Seth Rogen has pulled a great stop out.
Yeah, well, we know she can hit the target, but, you know, you have to remember Seth is probably, at the minute, the best keeper in the tournament.
There's Seth Rogen claiming the cross well. Almost 10 minutes gone in this second half, and the score remains 0-0. Canada just playing it a little more calmly today. Of course, they're already through. But now Justin Bieber could spring the trap here down the right-hand side. That's a great-looking ball. Meghan Markle has broken the trap. She finds Prince Harry, and he finds the back of the net. He's been absolutely lethal so far this tournament. Those two combine again up front, and Canada take the lead and put a real dent in Japan's hopes of qualifying.
Oh, yeah, massive dent, and probably favourites to win the tournament.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have got a great understanding, haven't they, up front? If one of them doesn't score, they're assisting the other, and it's worked again.
Yeah, I do feel sorry for Miyagi, though. He's just too small.
Pamela Anderson now to take the corner for Canada. In it goes, headed away. But here's Justin Trudeau. Now Gretzky playing in. Prince Harry on the volley. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Again from Prince Harry. He is absolutely deadly. And Canada take a 2-goal lead. They are so dangerous on the break.
Yeah, they are. And again, it all just comes down to the skill of Prince Harry, but more so Miyagi. He's not had his best day. Poor little guy.
It's a great finish, isn't it, from Prince Harry, flicking it up and banging it on the volley. Justin Bieber made sure he moved out of the way, and it finds the back of the net. Looking for one final goal maybe here. Pamela Anderson has got so much space, and she's got Prince Harry square if she wants to use him. It's played across. It's a hat-trick for Prince Harry. Well, he is by far and away the tournament's top goal scorer now. He's been absolutely fantastic, and Canada really turning the screw here and showing the rest of the competition what they mean.
Oh, lethal, yeah. The sheer pace of Anderson there and Prince Harry just to finish that off, and I think England will be looking at this and they'll be a bit gutted he's not playing for them.
And so to the final game of the group stage, and it's another absolutely massive tie between Brazil and South Africa as things stand in Group D. Here's the situation. South Africa are going to go through if Brazil don't win by 2 goals or more. Any other result, South Africa are going through as second in the group, but if Brazil manage to claim the victory by 2 or more goals, they will take South Africa's place in the quarterfinals. Absolute drama, Alan.
Oh yeah, and you know, you do pray for moments like this in tournaments as a spectator, but if you're a player, it's a nightmare. A nightmare!
So here's the South African lineup. Elon Musk, who's been great so far in goal, starts for them once more. Back four of Oscar Pistorius, Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu and Sia Kolisi. 3 in central midfield, aka Hashim Amla and J.R.R. Tolkien. And it's 3 across attack with A.B. de Villiers coming in to join Caster Semenya and Benny McCarthy. And now here's the Brazil team looking to score some goals today. Maura is in goal for them. Back four of Pedro II, Amado, Bolsonaro and Santos at right back, who is of course Neymar's mum. In central midfield, it's Ayrton Senna, Giselle Bundchen and Huck. And in attack as well, there's 3 once more. It's that strike force again of Ronaldinho, Felipe Massa and Adriana Lima. Forward comes South Africa, but it's a good challenge from Pedro II. And now Ronaldinho looking to spur his team on here. Felipe Massa brings it back, and Ronaldinho's got space down the left-hand side. He turns in. Here's Massa finding Senna, and now Giselle Bundchen! Brilliant strike! Inside 6 minutes, Brazil take the lead, and they're on the way to the quarterfinals. It's a fantastic finish from Bundchen.
Oh, what a start. That's the exact start they need. You need an early goal in situations like this. And now they just need one more.
Lovely move, wasn't it, down the left-hand side, Ronaldinho, and then the 2 Formula 1 drivers combined, and that's a banging finish from Giselle Bundchen, and it's 1-0 Brazil. Just inside the start of the second half here now, Brazil will be looking to push on their advantage and try to get another goal here as Bundchen takes the shot. Oh, big save though from Elon Musk, preserving the 1-goal deficit. Giselle Bundchen though, looking in fantastic form today.
Oh yeah, it looks like Elon is mad at his team. He's keeping them in the game. He knows what the stakes are, and that's important.
Indeed it is. Corner to be taken by Brazil. It's played short to Adriana Lima. Nobody was marking her. She gets into the penalty area here. Play back, it's Bundchen again, and Lima! Oh, it's another massive save. Elon Musk again, keeping his team in the game and potentially the competition.
Oh yeah, I can understand his frustration. South African defence has been really poor, and they didn't have Elon in there with his crazy inventive mind. Then they might be in trouble.
They might be, but they've got another corner to defend now. Ronaldinho has come to take it again from the right-hand side. No short option this time. So he plays it in. Headed away, but it comes to Adriana Lima. It's deflected, and it's in! And Brazil have the 2-goal lead that they crave so badly. It was a deflected shot from Adriana Lima. I think it went in off Caster Semenya. And as things stand, Brazil are going through.
Well, yeah, South Africa have been under the cosh for a while now, and they've made the breakthrough, Brazil, with that goal. And you could argue, really, that that's it, and South Africa are looking at going out.
Well, it was a stray foot, wasn't it, from Caster Semenya? I think it was probably going wide from Adriana Lima, but she stuck her foot out and diverted it over the dive of Elon Musk. And could that be the hammer blow to South Africa's World Cup hopes? His AKA now for South Africa. 20 minutes left, but he's given the ball away, and Brazil could have a chance on the break here. Ronaldinho, great feet from him down the left-hand side. Could there be a chance? It's Ronaldinho playing it in. It's a massive chance at the far post. Oh, and Elon Musk has saved it again.
What a save, They have a glimmer of hope, South Africa, but it's only down to that man, Elon Musk. Even though Brazil are winning, I think he's man of the match.
South Africa get it away. Now his AKA. They need a goal to be able to go through from this group. AKA bringing it forward again. And he and Leclerc getting each other's way. There's one back in the end. Now Amla into AKA once again. Here's J.R.R. Tolkien. That's a lovely looking ball out to the left-hand side. Oscar Pistorius has some space. He's played it across, and Benny McCarthy smashed it in. Absolutely unbelievable scenes here. Benny McCarthy, who scored in every game so far for South Africa, could be their saviour here. Is that the goal that's going to see them going through?
Well, it was all... You thought they were out. You thought they were done. But look at the fight back from South Africa. Oh, I love it.
Absolutely sensational. Benny McCarthy and South Africa going through to the quarterfinals by 1 goal on goal difference. So there you have it, South Africa just scraping through by the narrowest of margins. It was 1 goal separating them on goal difference from Brazil, and 1 goal between Brazil and Japan. Really, the bottom of that group was so tight. Canada absolutely walked it at the top, but South Africa joined them even after losing their last game of the group against Brazil. Sensational stuff, but Canada looking like real contenders after their record. They scored the most goals in the group stage, and that leaves the quarterfinal draw looking like this. The first quarterfinal, what a game this is going to be. England versus Ireland on Tuesday, followed by Germany, Greece, Russia, South Africa, and then the USA versus Canada. Some very, very tasty matchups indeed. Make sure to join us on Tuesday evening for England versus Ireland for the first quarterfinal to see who goes through to the semis. We get into the business end of the competition now. Let's take a look at the top goal scorers and assisters. As you can see, Prince Harry is absolutely running away with it so far. 6 goals in 3 games for him. Vladimir Putin, Benny McCarthy and Deontay Wilder, of course, all going through to the quarterfinals. So they've got a chance to add to their goal tally. Pamela Anderson, top of the assists with 4. She's been a creative force for them. Meghan Markle, of course, on 3 as well there. Sensational stuff. But that just about rounds up this week's highlights. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I can't wait to get to the quarterfinal stage. Make sure you watch on Tuesday night to see England versus Ireland. Drop a like if you're enjoying the series. Subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment if your team got through to the quarterfinals and who you're backing to go all the way. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We'll see you very soon indeed. This is Sonage signing out. Farewell.